Hey everyone, it's a new day in the shop here at Scrap Fab. Today we're tearing into this carburetor and fuel pump. We're going to get the fuel system cleaned up and see if we can get this to idle. The other thing is mount some sort of fuel tank. That way it can run for a decent amount of time. So shouldn't be too bad. I think everything else has been pretty well preserved, so this should go fairly smoothly, hopefully, and yeah, we'll get after it. All right, so like I thought, these came off pretty easy. Now I'm just gonna go through and do a quick clean. I don't think inside you guys probably can't tell, but it's really not bad in there. So I'll probably pull this bowl off, which might be a mistake, but I'm gonna pull it off and just see what's in there, just to be safe, and then we'll probably call this one good. And then as far as the pump goes, we've just got to split the case. Has the usual Phillips or flathead screws all the way around, and we'll split it and see what's happening here. It sounds like the diaphragm is good, so we'll see what we get out of it. Could have some dirt or something in there, so we'll clean it and see what we get. Well, the bowl has some kind of sandy material in there, so that'll probably take a minute to get out. It's not bad, but it's just gonna take a while, so we'll get her cleaned out though. Alright, I don't know if you guys do this or not, but I always clean with Marble Mystery Oil because it doesn't dry anything out, leaves a nice residue that you can clean off later. It just soaks into everything real good. Unlike brake clean, dries out the old gaskets and such, and the marble has like a detergent in it that I've noticed, so it really helps get everything clean. That's why I'm using that. Usually saves my gaskets and whatnot by not spraying brake clean on them. Also provides some lubrication for all the hinges and such. That's why I kind of just dump it down the neck there. But didn't know if you guys did that. If you do, or if you have something better, leave in the comments for me. So this looks pretty good. We'll move on to the fuel pump, see what it looks like. Alright, fuel pump was the same as the carb, had some gunk in there, and this is some kind of steel, so it was pitted, of course. but I managed to, using the mystery oil, I don't know if you can hear that. So we got some good diaphragm action in there. So what I'm going to do is fill it with oil, mystery oil for the night. We'll let it soak. I'll drain it out in the morning, and then, yeah, we'll see if she works. It seems like it's going to work. So when I fill this with oil, I don't know if you guys can see this or not. So when you fill that with oil, and then you pump it, it does draw it in there. So I know it's working, and then it starts dripping out the output. So it'll work fine. We'll let all that soak in. I'm gonna just let everything soak, coated in the mystery oil. And that'll work. It'll swell everything up. Should be just fine. So we'll leave that like it is, and we'll check on it tomorrow. All right, it is the next day. Our fuel pump and carburetor have been sitting overnight in the marble mystery oil, so I'll get those wiped out, and we'll install it and maybe try to fill the carburetor and see what happens. Okay, so we've got the pump back on and the carb back on, and then I've just real quickly installed a tank here just to verify the pump is working, because if the pump's not working, there's really no point. I mean, I could gravity feed the carb, but you know, we gotta have that pump working. So I'm gonna fill this tank, just a little bit of fuel probably, and we'll see if we can get that fed down there and up to the carb, see what happens. We've got fuel in there. I'm just gonna try to hopefully you guys can hear that. We got a dripper on that top bowl, so tighten that up real quick. Okay, it's snugged up. Definitely have to replace the gasket, but it's better. I can tell there's pressure up here. We've got fuel coming out the carb. So I'm gonna snug this fitting up, and then we'll crank her over and see what happens. Forgot my flashlight. Now all we can do is flip her on C. Ignition on. I'll have to hold the choke. Choke, throttle. Okay, there is a small drip from the pump, but I just want to see if we can get her to idle. Alright guys, well it runs. Obviously has some leaks. Got a little leakage out of the intake valve there, or intake manifold I mean, so that's not helping the run situation, but I mean other than that, it'll sit here and idle, so man, it's exactly what I wanted. So we'll have to get a radiator situation set up. That way we can just sit here and let it run. Figure out what else is going on, but man, I'm excited. That's cool. Super cool. I don't even know what to say. I didn't really expect it to run that easy, but man, that just gets me excited to put it in a project, whether it's, you know, in the farm hall or something else we build. We'll get it in there. Man. Too cool. All right, guys, we got it running. Couldn't be more excited. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. It only took us a few days once we got cracking on it. So, yeah, definitely cool. I don't know what I'm gonna put it in. If we'll build something, or maybe we'll just move it on down the road. But I might have an idea come to me soon, and we'll figure something out. So, yeah, definitely cool. Tell you what, this YouTube thing, it's a little difficult when you got a day job, but you know, when you get stuff like this done, it's pretty rewarding. So I'm glad I can share it with you guys. I appreciate everybody tuning in. We'll have more on this soon. We've got some things to do to the truck back there. Something I want to do with the tractor. So those videos will be up here soon. I'll try to keep uploading every week. So thanks again for everybody tuning in. Remember to hit that subscribe button for me. It helps me out a lot. It keeps me motivated. And yeah, I'll keep after it here at Scrap Fab, and we'll see you on the next one.